have something in Nigeria. So I want something. If Peter Obi government is working very well, I can still want to do more. I can still want to establish something more. But with the situation of things now, people are trying to hold their money. Nobody wants to do anything again. People are trying to hold the one they have. So, and another one for Wike. Let me tell you, Wike is not have anything to contribute when it comes to Peter Obi's success, because one, people that is coming out to support Peter Obi, a lot of people have been doing wonders. People have been, look at the march people are doing. Look at people beating b-ball, people posting, building posters, people donating cars, people building houses, donating their houses. So that shows you how hunger Nigeria is to ensure that the country work for them. So whether Wike wants to support the APC, Wike wants to support PDP, that is their own problem. It's not the problem of the Nigerian. Nigerian want a person, a country that work for them. And if we are still thinking that Nigeria will still be listening to all these old cuckoos because Nigeria have been working because you have to go and bow down for somebody to bless you before you become a president, you are kidding yourself. It's no longer this time. What you see that EndSARS that happened 2 years ago, this one is going to be more bigger. And when I mean bigger, as in this, the election is going to be more bigger, more than anything anybody have experienced. And Peter Obi not only is going to change Nigeria, it's going to change the map of Africa, because when people now see that this thing work in Nigeria, you will see other African countries taking another step because they want to emulate what happened in Nigeria. Like now, we are yearning to emulate what happened in Kenya. That is how the change start happening in Africa. But if something like that doesn't happen, there will be no change. That is why we are grabbing to make sure that at the end of the day, this election is not just for Peter Obi, but for our own self and for our own generation. We want to leave a legacy. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Collins, for that amazing submission right there. So I want to say thank you to Mr. Frank Ono for your support to Nigeria Watch. Mr. Frank Ono, God bless you. God bless you. We really do appreciate, your support. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. We really do appreciate you. Thanks to Mr. Frank Ono. God bless you. Let's move straight to RV Collins, please. Mr. RV Collins, you have the floor.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. This night, I'm very happy. The last speaker have spoken everything. I so much thank you, Nigerian Watch. I so much thank you, Sister Kachi, for you people to gather a wonderful, intelligent people here. People are so much intelligent, but sometimes I wonder why Nigeria keep on holding intelligent people on the ground, which I know that very soon all these things will come to wash. Then I want to start my topic this night with our brother that calls himself Mr. Mecca. Mr. Mecca, please, if you are hearing me, I just want you to know that this place is a place of where you can come and learn if you don't know anything. I just want to teach you tonight. If you don't know what is politics, I want to teach you tonight. Government, let me define government for you. If for people is the people that have government. Government is made up with people, not animals or umbrella. To start with, let me teach you that because you said that Mr. Peter Obi, our President Obi, have to go and meet old cuckoos because he did not meet big fish. That is why he will not win the election. That is maybe 1960. That is what was going on before. The reason why we are losing it. We make people our godfather. Godfathers, they are the one that is killing Nigeria. When somebody put you in power, you must do what that person sends you to do, or else you'll be removed. If you never know that one, know it now. That is why it's not that you don't need anybody. And secondly, listen to me, Mr. Emeka. Don't you think that you are seeing more than Peter Obi? You are not seeing more than him. He has sense more than you. I am very disappointed in that our brother that is calling himself Mr. Emeka for saying that international people, abroad people have nothing to offer. It's very bad of you for you to say that. Only that thing alone you say, you have disqualified yourself being a Nigerian. Only that alone you said. Country growth comment from people that is in abroad. Because when they are working in abroad, bringing back home, the country is developing. If you never know it today. That when you, as you claim that you are in Canada, maybe it's United States of your own village that you are, not in real Canada. Because a blind man like you cannot be in Canada. Very sorry. If you don't know it today.
Mr. Harvey Collins, please.
Oh, sorry. I apologize for the. No, I'm just talking. I'm not insulting him. I'm just educating.
Blind man. You said blind man. Please just
okay. Blind people. Sorry, very sorry. Blind people cannot be in abroad. We are no more in 1960 or 1970, which you can stand and let us know without big fish we cannot win election. That is what is killing our country up to this moment. People that know people. Every offices that you go today in Nigeria without you knowing anybody there, no matter how school, how educated you are, you cannot win any post. They are using people that is doctor, fishing in another thing, using people in another thing, fishing in another thing. How can a trader he is a market woman, you put him in doctor session, how can he perform well? It's never done. That is why Mr. Peter Obi, we thank God you said he is not a saint. Thank God you still applaud him that he is a nice person, he's good. That is what baffles me so much. That after everything you people said, you will still say that this man is very nice. Oh, but why are you people not giving him his credit? He's an international man, not a local list man. He's not a village champion. He has been abroad where there is life, there is good road. But people like Tinubu, people like Wike, and all the rest of them, they travel to abroad. If you said that you are good, you have been in power, you did not give us school, you did not give us hospital. Whenever you are sick, you go to abroad to treat yourself. Whenever your children want to go to education, you send them abroad. What are you doing in our own sector in Nigeria as a good person inside PDP or APC? If you are good, why can't you repair our country? That is my question. So now, that is that for you, brother. I just want to let me pitch it there. I want to go straight now to Wike. It's going to be a message for him. People respect you, Sir Wike, but where you are going now, I don't think that respect will remain if you make that move you want to move. Because we respect you before because you are saying the same thing we were saying before by telling us that the country that we are supposed to be repaired. We are saying the same thing before. That is why we respected you. But now, if you want to become a Nigerian politician, I promise you that maybe 1 million match of Atiku will be better than people will support you, that will support you, because everybody will lose confidence in you. Let me give you this. Listen, me myself, I was waiting. Maybe when Wike want to say, he said that he want to shock people. I was waiting for him to, because of what he was saying to us, that he loved Nigeria. He get the interest of Nigeria at his heart. We were thinking that maybe because he has seen good things, like Kenneth Okonkwo that said, because of what he saw on our president to be party, the constitution that says, this is how it's supposed to be. If you are not clean, you are not supposed to be inside this party to go for anything, so that it will not be a problem for the party. That is what makes him to come back. I thought that is what Wike saw. Wike, if you have forgotten so fast, PDP that you have given all, they let you down like a baby by kicking you out after all you done for them. You are not good in president. You are not good in vice. but you are good on bringing money to the table. When are you going to learn something? Let me not tell you that your mumu is too much. It's coming too much. Now, if you go to APC, that is where you will sell all your birthright, because you will lose the election, because people are not going to listen to you. You will lose the election and you will lose respect. Let me just pause it there. I'm coming for you in next episode, as you said, in your own. Now, I am going straight to our brother, Suwere. Please, Mr. Suwere, somebody that is agitating for good thing is not good for you now to change. If really that Suwere, you lose your brother, your own blood brother in this struggle, claiming that you are with us, they kill your brother that you sent to school, they shoot him dead. If you are with us as you claim, I thought by now, since you see the light, you will join what you were agitating for. But it's very quite unfortunate that you are looking for your stomach. Very sorry to say, because they cannot kill my brother because of what I am looking for. And I see somebody that I can be together and get what I'm looking for, and I'm still pushing that person away. That is to show Nigerians that this man is not only looking for his own pocket, because Nigerians are using you to work. Politicians are using you to work. Very sorry to say, because if your brother can die in this struggle and you keep on trying to let us know that you are angry, what kind of angry that you are going to be that will bring your brother that they kill in this struggle? You claim to be with Nigerian youth. Now is the time that you will show that you are with Nigerians, the youth. So that is that. For Nigerians, I always say to you, don't let anybody to deceive you. All these people, they are the same people. And another thing, anybody that is watching or hearing that Rising TV or whatever they call themselves, they will know that those people, they are paying them. They are paying them. And whenever they are interviewing anybody, from Peter Obi's party, they will make sure that they will deliver to people that pay them. Let me give you the point why I'm saying it. Anytime they are asking questions, they are not asking you that question as if they want to ask you a question. They are bringing some fact that is not true. People are saying that your party cannot make it. People are saying that your party are not pulling crowd. People are saying, what do you want to tell Nigerians? And they will give you some facts that will make Nigerians to be confused. Is this person a journalist that want to ask questions, or is he against this party? Please let us open our eyes. I said yesterday that even though that they arrest people in Sokoto and they leave them for Nigerian people to come and take charge, whatever that come out is not a good thing again. Though in Nigeria, snake can swallow money and nobody asks of it. Tortoise can swallow this one, nobody, because they are the same people. Yes, Peter Obi is not a saint. He cannot use magic to change Nigeria automatically in 1 month or in 4 years. But because of that thing that he's saying that is coming out from his mouth, he is going to our direction, let us give him a try. That is my own. Nigerians that is still doubting, if Peter Obi win today and he entered there, he did not do what he said that he will do for us, all of us will still gather hands and shout and say, man, you have changed. But for him to be a different, for going for our lives that all of them have never did before, all of them from A to Z, they have never thought of how our country will get light. But Peter Obi have never been a president. He have gone to places to ask, how are you people doing this thing to be good for your people so that I can bring it home? That is why we are here in abroad. Abroad, whatever we see in abroad, we brought it home. But it's very unfortunate that people go to abroad, they close their eyes. People like Emeka, they close their eyes to bring good things back home, but they will bring only disgrace and shame. I say, God forbid. 2023, Emeka, hear me and hear me very good. When you people want to play this politics, both ROI TV or whatever they call them, TV. Whenever you people want to play these politics, have it in mind that you people are not talking to 18 years, 17 years children. You are talking to adults, people that have seen and they have sense to think. God bless you, Nigeria. Open your eyes when they are talking to you. Know the one that is good. You take it and leave the rest for God to solve it. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ari Collins. Thank you for that wonderful submission right there. I want to also say thank you to Mr. Kelvin Kell for the super chat. Mr. Kelvin, thank you so much. God bless you for your continuous support to Nigeria Watch. May your pocket never run dry. I'm just going to take a quick caller right here, guys, before we move to Mr. CM. After Mr. CM, we'll move straight to Mr. Alex. Mr. Efe, please, you have the floor for the next 1 minute. Thank you.
Yeah, hello, Nigeria Watch. Hello, good evening. Good evening, the viewers. Good evening, panelists. Good evening, everybody in this platform today. Yeah, I want us to say my opinion. I just call because of Emeka. Emeka, please. See, we are not quarreling. We are all Nigerians. Please, Emeka, I want to beg you in the name of God. Sometimes control your speech. The way you used to talk. Please, don't ever say that statement again that Nigeria and diaspora, they are not matter. Please, let me start for myself. In my streets, my own streets for Benin, people don't, people for my street, people they support Obi. I convert them to be obedient. Not the money we want to spend now. Don't ever say such a thing again. I beg, if you don't get what you want to talk, okay, not call it talk for here. Please. It's so obvious that the way Nigeria situation today, person will see Kuma come they support. In short, anything they pay me, and you say you live in Western world, see the way you take the talk. Bros, uptown when you day, you know they see the way everywhere soft. You know they see everywhere the way light they everywhere day. But these people you are supporting, they have been there for long. They are never do anything, they are never make a difference. You are just every time you come here, you continue you not be Nigerian world because people men they vex because Nigerian world they say man no not they fight no they control no nothing like back go for here no they control us if not bros if I lead you maybe for example we did the same Canada bros yeah you go receive something you know because the way Nigeria be and they enjoy another man country for here today but if my country be like that I'm not sure say I will give you bros don't ever say that statement again please I beg Nigeria diaspora, they are matter. Don't say that again. I just go beg you. Please.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Kachi. God bless you.
God bless you too, Mr. Ife. Thank you very much for your wonderful submission right there. I want to say thanks again to everyone who has super chatted us and to Mr. Kel. Thank you, guys. Thank you to everyone on the comment, the panelists, and the lovely viewers we have watching us everywhere around the globe. And thanks to Mr. Ife who called in. Thank you so much, guys. We're going to go straight to the next person we have here, which is Mr. CM. But before we do that, please help us to like and share this broadcast if you're yet to do so. Help us to like and share. Please continue to like and share. God bless you all as you do so. Mr. CM, are you ready for me, please?
Hello, Kachi. Please, can LS go before me? Let me quickly finish what I'm putting down. I'll speak after him.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. Mr. Alex, are you ready, please?
Yes, I'm ready. Thank you, Kachi. I greet everybody. I greet the viewers worldwide. I greet those on the panelist session, those on the comment section. I greet everybody according to the time of your country. I want to tell you the conclusion of the matter as this APC government draws their tenure to an end. The conclusion of the matter is this: no need to give us speech anymore. No need to lie to us through Leah Mohammed. The conclusion of the matter is we don't have kidnappers in Nigeria. We have a federal government who came with an agenda to kidnap and collect ransom. We don't have thieves in Nigeria, in Nigerian government. We have a state of government, federal government, who came just to steal, to borrow money with our name to the third and fourth generation. We do not have people hijacking train. The people who were hijacked were done by the federal government, and I can prove it to you. If you can remember, in the late 80s or mid 80s, a set of robbery gang led by Florence Norma Yagbon enemy, terrorized the Midwestern region for a long time. And the federal government, in less than a year, got all those men down and they picked them up. We had Shine Rambo. We had a lot of criminal gang coming up and they were all thwarted. So the federal government is telling us that the Kuje prison, the Kuje prison break up to now, the people who did that thing has not been caught, they've not been caught, they've not been arrested, and nothing has been said about it. It's a federal government that broke that jail, and they are the ones that let those who they want to free into the system for the next coming elections. We are not fools. We do not have a weak economy. We have a federal government who, out of wickedness, they came to weaken the economy. Naira to dollar is almost 1,000 naira today. We have a federal government who intentionally came to do this through their evil agenda. Nigerians are loving people. We have a federal government who divide us with religion and weaponize poverty just to destroy people and rule. They brought a system of destroy and rule, kidnap and rule. We don't have rapists nationwide. We have a government who is set to rape women and slaughter them on their farmlands. This is all we can remember this government for. All we can remember them as the conclusion of their tenure comes to an end. It's sorrow, tears, and blood, kidnapping for 8 years. All we can remember is speech, broadcast upon broadcast, borrowing upon borrowing. And a man beat his chest and said he produced this government and he wants to be a president. A lion can only give birth to a lion, not a goat. If the producer of the company, the producer of the product is coming to take charge, what are you expecting? More products. So for me, the whole conclusion is here now. What have they achieved? The killings, the kidnappings, ransom collected with SIM card with people that have security number, NIN. People, I mean, we have satellites and we have drones. We have fighter jets. The federal government, President Buhari, Professor Osinbajo, Festus Kehamu, even the Senate, the rep members, they are all the kidnappers you have. Nigerians, behold your kidnappers, behold your killers, behold your looters, behold your liars, behold your murderers. These guys came to kill you from the very beginning, but we didn't see it like that. They choose some of us who are greedy from the south, like Kehamu, like Bola Tinubu, to use them as whims and as surrogates. What has a Nigerian child gained from this government for the past 7 years? A Nigerian child born 7 years ago. Is it the darkness, electrical darkness? Is it the road insecurity? Is it the road that is so bad that you cannot drive through it? Is it the killings in drones? And they cannot go after these men. They are the ones killing you. Your government came to kill. Your government came to rape. APC government came to loot. They came to destroy. There is no one single achievement we can't say of this government. The students are at home. They came to enforce the Fulani agenda. Boko Haram, that's how they shut down schools. Shame on this government. In a normal nation, as they are leaving power next year, they should all be arrested. Buhari should be taken into custody and arrested when his immunity dies. Osinbajo should be arrested. Kehamu should be arrested. Rotimi Amechi should be arrested. Malami should be arrested. Leah Mohammed should be arrested. They should come and they should be interrogated, tried, if found guilty, sentence, executed publicly, because they've killed more Nigerians than themselves. So for me, I speak as a voice of the voiceless. I speak as a man who has conscience, as a concerned citizen, a man who was sent to school. The money my parents spent on me was not wasted. I wasn't sent to school to be a liar. I wasn't sent to school to be a rapist, to collect money from wicked men and destroy lives. I was sent to school to be a light. I was sent to school to be a mouthpiece, to build a society where humans can thrive in peace, where human beings can have the basics of life. Shame on you if you are a surrogate, if you are a puppet of this wicked man. You will meet your Waterloo. It's not a curse, it's just a prediction. It's a normal thing. You will meet your destruction very soon because the blood of these people are crying to God. God always sent a man. He sent Moses in his time. He sent Joshua in his time. He sent Samson in his time. He sent Gideon in his time. He even sent women, Deborah in their time. He sent Ruth. He sent Mary. Now he has sent Jesus. Now he's sending Obi to us. Nobody can stand it. No amount of lies and blackmail can stop this train. The children who are back home, all the students who are back home nationwide, their blood will cry against you. All the women who were killed by these Fulani S-men who were brought by the federal government, their blood will be against you. All the monies looted, money made for development, money made for electricity, money made for roads, money made for stadium, money made for, technology, all these monies taken away. The blood of the people who ought to enjoy this money will be upon you and your generation. Because you don't know what you're up to. You don't know what you're up against. Nothing is as worse as a generational curse. So my dear brothers and sisters, behold your killers. There is no kidnappers in Nigeria. It's the federal government working with some useless state governors to kill their own people because of money and political appointments. It's very obvious, like the biblical nsecur oversee, that their days are numbered. So what more can you tell me? What more do APC have to tell us? That a bag of rice is not 30,000 naira or 35,000 naira? That children are at home instead of being in school? That our express roads are taken over by 6 million killers, bandits imported from Niger, from Mali? What are they coming to tell us? That the nation is still in darkness? There is no light, just the way they came? What are they coming to tell us? That dollar is now up to 1,000 naira? APC should be ashamed of themselves. In foreign countries, when leaders fail, they commit suicide. I expect Buhari to commit suicide immediately he finishes his office. I expect Osibajo to kill himself. I expect all the governors of this party and those who work with them for the past 7 years to kill themselves. That is how it's done in the Western world. Drop a note that you failed. I drop a note and describe where you kept the looted monies. Kill yourself. Kill yourself, you wicked leaders. Kill yourself. You've driven our best doctors, our best nurses, our best engineers, our best farmers into diaspora. You drove them away. And somebody dare open his gutter of a mouth and tell me diaspora does not matter. Diaspora beats Japan. Diaspora has been surviving third world countries like Nigeria. Without diaspora, Nigeria would have been a complete write-off. I am a product, a beneficiary of a diaspora money. My school fees was paid with diaspora money. How dare you speak about diaspora like that? How dare you? You must come out and apologize because these guys risk their lives. Some go by air, some go by land, some go by sea. In any ways, they get there and they start sending money home. So we can have, a little succor. And you dare to say they don't matter? If my brother come here and say, brother, don't vote for this person, I'll ask him why. If he give me his reasons, I will not go. So for me, behold your killers, your federal government and some state governors who are political houseboys have been your killers. Behold your looters. Behold your kidnappers. Your federal government have been the ones kidnapping you. There is no story about it. That is why nobody's arrested, nobody's tried, nobody's executed. That's why a federal maximum security facility can be blown into pieces. There is no public execution. There is no trial. There is no arrest. There is no parade of suspects. Growing up, you will see parade of suspects every day in the news. Nowadays, it has gone into oblivion because of wicked and corrupt government. They are your killers. The federal government have been the one making Nigerians go through hell. Don't blame anybody. Blame your wicked government led by Buhari, by Osinbajo, and produced by a man who wants to be a president again. Please, we don't need the producer of this movie. The movie is enough. We are tired. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Ooh. Oh my God. Oh my God. How do I match this energy, Mr. Alex? How do I match this energy? Thank you so much, Mr. Alex, for that wonderful submission right there. Thank you so much. Anytime you come like this, it's so difficult to match your energy. Thank you once again for being here with us every single time. I want to say thank you to Naomi Bella once again for super chatting us. Naomi Bella, thank you so much. God bless you for your continuous support to Nigeria Watch. In fact, you're one of us, your family. Thank you so much, Naomi Bella, for that super chat. I want to say thank you to everyone on the comment, the panelists, and the viewers. Thank you. We have a caller here who has been holding on ever since Mr. Alex started speaking. I'm just going to take 1 minute before I go straight to Mr. CM. Good evening, sir. Thank you for joining us today.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead and make a submission.
Yeah, Kachi, thank you. This is Gingerbread Man. Thank you, the panelists. Thank you, Nigeria Watch. Thank you, Nigerians. I don't know where to start, but I really need to address this, my friend. I believe he's a Nigerian, but I don't know where he's from. He comes on here with a fake name as Emeka. And Emeka, I'm very disappointed at your statements for being very lascivious. You said that we in the diaspora, Nigerians, do not matter. That is very, very unfortunate. For you to say a group of people who contribute over 20 billion in diaspora remittance annually do not matter. I don't think you live in the diaspora, and even though you do, maybe you live under the bridge. But before you come to this kind of platform, I need you to have your facts right, because we know that you come here to drop shells of lies. You mentioned today that Showore is restricted to Abuja. Unfortunately, with that information that is as simple as that, you don't even have an accurate information on Showore. On the 13th of April, the restriction on Showore's movement to Abuja was lifted by the Court of Competent Jurisdiction. So Showore is free to move around Nigeria, and that is why he's going around, sensitizing his listeners and supporters, getting ready for the campaign. So that statement you made about Showore being restricted to Abuja is false. It's not correct. And so many other things you said here are false and not correct. You said Peter Obi is a typical politician. I beg to disagree with you. Who is a typical politician in Nigeria? A typical politician, for me, I define it as someone who takes politics as their profession. They go from governor to House of Rep to Senate, one political post to the other. They don't have any other thing. If you take them out of government, they cannot survive. That's a typical politician. That is not who Peter Obi is. Go and verify, how did Peter Obi come into politics? Peter Obi was attending one of his business seminars in one of the Ivy League schools, universities abroad, where he was learning about global economy. And after they talked about American, Asian, all other continental economies, they never mentioned African economy. And Peter Obi asked the question. And the teacher gave Peter Obi what we call two aside. And after the conversation with Peter Obi, he told him that, are you worth so amount of money that they say you are? Peter Obi said yes. And he told Peter Obi there and then that all your life, with the way you are reasoning, you have been pursuing personal wealth, and you have made personal wealth. If you want anything like African economy, it is time for you to go and pursue public wealth. That was where Peter Obi took the initiative of coming back to Nigeria and started by going to his home state to run for governor and became the governor. Because that man, Peter Obi, is a man that has a foresight, he has a plan, he has a goal for Nigeria. And he knew that before he will run for president, he needs to hold a political office that he can reference to and say, this is what I have done when I was given public opportunity to serve. And that is what he's doing. That Peter Obi moved from APGA to PDP and now to Labour Party. It's still in the interest of pursuing that goal, which brought him into the public line to pursue public wealth. And that public wealth is wealth for you and I, for my children and my great-grandchildren that are yet unborn. So for you to come here and say Peter Obi is a typical politician, it is very unfortunate. I don't know where you come from. I don't know who your father is. I don't know how you feed or who gives you food, but I know that your mouth stinks.
Gingerbread man, please, you don't get to tell him that his mouth stinks, okay? Please, you don't have to do that.
I'm sorry. I mean, it's just a way of saying that you spill crap. That's what I meant. But without taking much of our time, lastly, if Showore listens to me, I like Showore. I respect him. I want to sound this appeal to Showore and those that know Showore. Showore, if truly and really you are pursuing what you are pursuing for the interest of Nigerians, there is a train right now that all Nigerians are boarding. That train is heading in the direction for Nigerians, by Nigerians, and you are welcome on that train. Showore is a young man. He's 51 years old. You still have many more years to contribute in the political literature of Nigeria. For you to remain relevant, join this train, the Peter Obi train. We love you. Nigerians love you. Join this train, and we all take Nigeria to where we want it to be. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Gingerbread man, for that submission right there. We always say, guys, please, insult is totally prohibited. Yes, I understand that we get to disagree sometimes with what one of our panelists must say or something like that. But guys, let's just try and be civil here, please. No name calling. Make your points, make your points, but don't call anybody names. Thank you very much. Let's move straight to Mr. CM, please. Mr. CM, you have the floor. Try and make you match Alex energy. Alex has raised the bar. Thank you. Your mic is muted.
Okay. Good evening.
Okay, we can hear you now.
Yeah, good evening, Kachi and Myri. Good evening to each and every one of you out there, and to those that are listening to us from wherever they may be. Well, even before I say anything, people must have sort of, envisaged what I'm going to say, but I try. One thing I do not like is when people do not have respect for scholarship. It pains me. When I say people do not have respect for scholarship, what I'm saying in effect is that you do not, if you want to make a point, you try as much as possible to contextualize it. Or put simply, you reference what is, so that people can say yes. The simple reason being that nobody knows it all. But for somebody to stand, get to his or her feet and say, Peter Obi is a typical Nigerian politician like Tinubu and the Atiku, that is standing logic on his head. Peter Obi is not a thief, has never been found wanting. No, in anywhere. Peter Obi was just a custodian of the mandate given to him by Anambra people. Peter Obi was not answerable as a governor to any other state except Anambra. Therefore, it's only logical that if you want to judge Peter Obi, you talk to the people of Anambra that gave him a mandate and ask them, the person you gave a mandate, how far did the person meet your expectation? It's as simple as that. That is only being what they call something like empirical research. It's a simple thing. Whether you study, you are from the social sciences or you are from the raw clinical sciences or medical or even pure science. That is because you are basing it on facts. In other words, you are not biased. But for somebody to come because you associate yourself with a thief, up to today, somebody is still campaigning for Tinubu. Who knows Tinubu more than Obasanjo and the people around him? It's a real shame. But be that as it may, probably I will take it up on another time. I think I promised I have to do a paper, not really a paper, but do an expose, sort of, on whether Tinubu built Lagos. All those lies, we have to dismantle it. I will try and sort of control my anger. It's as simple as that. Then secondly, when people say people in diaspora do not matter, that one to me means, that to me, in my interpretation, that is low grade fiction. It tells more about the person saying it than the point the person wants to pass across. Because here, sometimes people listen to us and they will be wondering, who is really saying this? Does you know what is diaspora? Professor Pat Yotomi teaches political economy and entrepreneurship at Lagos Business School.
Mr. Sam, can I even interject a bit, please?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you. Because it seems everybody is just hammering on the fact that Mr. Emeka said Nigerians in the diaspora do not matter. But
Yes.
from what he was trying to say, I want to believe that's what he was trying to say because of the topic for today, right? He was just trying to say that Nigerians in the diaspora do not matter on the basis of voting.
Yeah, no, I know.
On the basis
I
of
understand. I'm coming to.
okay, yes,
I'm
yes.
coming to that.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm not just talking about you. I just wanted to put that out
Okay.
there.
Okay.
I believe that's what he was
Okay.
trying to say.
Okay.
Thank you.
So when people say, let me continue my trend of thought. Pat Tommy teaches what they call entrepreneurship and political economy at Lagos Business School. He once told them that India became what it is because of NRI. NRI. He said NRI is a town in Anambra State. And they were wondering, how did a town in Anambra State, NRI? Pat Utomi laughed and later tell them that it's not NRI NRI in that way. It is called non-resident Indians. In other words, Indians that are in the diaspora. They influence the politics as well as the economy. How do we influence the politics? For us to tell them that, look, you want to come abroad? Yes. But let me tell you what we'll do. Some of us started businesses for them down home, even paying school fees, despite the falling standard of education. At least let's confirm it here that he benefited. So such people will now tell you, if you want, let us improve. I'm coming home to establish an industry or put something. This is the person I want you to vote for. And these are the reasons. Those people will say yes, and you tell them that the Tinubu you are looking, this is Tinubu. The article you help them to expose, because sometimes in Nigeria there are certain things they can't publish. The mainstream media can't publish. You expose, you debate it with them, not really because you are giving them money. Then from there they will now take it up and say, look, people abroad told me that this is it, because we want to build our country the way here is, the way the Western world is. At least let us have the bread and butter issues solved, like electricity, good roads, good health care, and then education. These are the four basic, and then okay, security. So, but when you are saying this as somebody living abroad and hopefully, allegedly enjoying 24 hours electricity, and then you are condemning that the effort we are making to convince the people that, look, this is how to behave. Even the vigilante in most towns in Anambra State are funded by people abroad. What else? How then do we not matter? Or is it because I'm not on the day of the polling booth, I'm not standing on the line to collect a 5,000 naira from APC and then vote for APC candidate? Is that what is that? Does it mean that I don't matter? You see, that's when people say certain things, you then start to question how logical, how rational, the rationale for saying it. I mean, people have said it all about. So it's not that we don't vote. The fact that, okay, if the diaspora population do not matter, why are they jittery? They should have said, okay, the people in diaspora do not matter, so Peter Obi just wasting his time. But they are jittery. Before, when Peter Obi movement started, they say, oh, they are all online. Before you know it, impromptu, without being prompted, they started organizing million man matches. Then the analysis shift. It's no more online. They said, all those people saying it, they don't have a PVC. Now, the question to say is that those of you that have PVC, when are you going to do your own million man match for your own candidate? Who stops people marching in Port Harcourt for Tinubu? Did anybody stop them? Could you believe, even when people try to pigeonhole Peter Obi as an ethnic bigot, people in Ibadan or your state and the Ogun state march for Tinubu? No matter what, Yorubas will be in the majority. Yet they see the sense in marching for him. You see all these things when people, that's why sometimes I really feel ashamed. There are things that are better left unsaid because there are some people that will rant. You just leave them because by engaging them, you are trying to dignify them, the rubbish they are saying. Somebody came here and lied to us about the contribution of Atiku to privatization. He only took me to bring a documentary evidence to debunk it. And since then, I don't know. Maybe he's still restless. He's still saying. So when you look at this thing, you now wonder, and this is somebody that may claim, I'm a chartered this in UK, I'm a chartered this in US, I'm a chartered this in Canada. Okay, after chartering all those things, yet you are pointing Tinubu as a champion in this 2022. The interview by Shehu Mahdi today, in Arise News, should tell you, it's not me saying it. He said, let us leave Tinubu from 29 May 1999. Let's keep that one apart. Where is Tinubu from 28 May the 28th, 1999 till the year when he was born? Let us keep Tinubu and this is Tinubu. Let's look at him before he came into office. He mentioned a couple of things. Is it me that told the chap? And these are the type of thieves. Nigeria is in a complete mess because of the kleptocratic regime we've been having for a long time. Now they've sort of injected terrorism into it. And somebody is still telling me that, yes, we must go. We must go back to Tinubu. Telling me that Tinubu is this or trying to bring Peter Obi to Tinubu. It won't click. When you manufacture all those fibs in the hope that when you pin it on Peter Obi, it won't work because that was the basis under which you commended Atiku for privatization. Until I brought out what Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala said about it. Then I think that has ended that topic. So you see, when I come, that's why sometimes when I feel annoyed like this, I don't feel like talking. I just try to control my anger because there are basic things. Schoolboy, that is basic, something that somebody at kindergarten will even know, and somebody will come here and be exposing his ignorance, utter nonsense, talking as if it's educating illiterates. There is nobody. Tinubu candidacy there's nobody you can convince here. We know Tinubu more than you. We know Atiku more than you. So if you have any other like Peter Obi, Panama paper you are bringing up and down, the world is aware. If Peter Obi has anything they would have exposed him. Or you can put it in Financial Times of London, ask them, give them a phone call, they will investigate it. They won't even take cover. Let me give you an example. Mention Peter Obi, he lived in the UK. You can Google, see where he lived. You take it to Financial Times. Say, this man, this is it. They will investigate. They won't even take penny from you. Then somebody will now command them, bring at as if he's talking to village illiterates. You come here and manufacture things and start to blab up and down, blab from heaven, from here to infinity. That Peter Obi is this, what is a typical politics? What are we talking? Are you wiser than millions of Nigerians? From everywhere, everybody is going for him. Before they say Peter Obi is Igbo, it's only Southeast. Now Ibadan came out for him. Abeokuta, the same thing. Nasarawa, everywhere. And they're still telling me I have to go and meet those thieves. That the way they do politics is there are big people we have to go and negotiate. Negotiate what? It is that same negotiation that is what brought us to this mess. We've been negotiating since 1999. Oh, go and meet this bloc. Then at the end, what do you get? The Englishman will ask you, where does this leave us? That is how if you feel, they say, okay, where does it leave us? Let the end, what is the outcome? You are doing the same thing like Albert Einstein said. Is it not stupidity or madness? You're doing the same thing and they're expecting a different outcome. You want to go and negotiate with thieves. These are certified thieves, people that brought you to where you are. And you're expecting that tomorrow Nigeria will become, you have 24-hour electricity. What really are we talking about? Come on, what really are we talking about, man? What the hell is this? I should go and negotiate. Okay, go to IBB, negotiate. Go to Kwakwan. So we start to do all those quid pro pro. They are doing all these things. In the end, Nigeria is in a mess. Why not break away from it? Why not break away? Well, that's why sometimes when I use my science background to analyze things, people may not understand. You have to, if your process is not good, the outcome will be rubbish. That's what we've been doing since, and somebody is still recommending it today, even proud that there's a way to do politics. You have to talk to the, the power. What really is power? Power belongs to the people, and the people are speaking on the streets of everywhere in Nigeria. Mostly, at least, let me just say from Nasarawa down, they're all saying Peter Obi, Peter Obi, even those in the diaspora. So which power again? Is it the power that's one man we hold and then steal the future of the children? Let me tell you, I've had cause to explain to somebody why the demography of people supporting Peter Obi are young. And this is the reason. The reason is because these youths, mostly unemployed graduates of over 10 years, even university students that are at home, they found out that the people in power have stolen their own future and they are stealing their own grandchildren's future. Who will retrieve it? Tinubu at the age of 86, getting to 92 or 90, whatever it is. Is it Tinubu that will come and recover the future of somebody who is 24? What really are we talking about? The youths have seen that their future has been stolen and they are out to go and grab it. That's what they are doing. And yes, somebody will come here and still be telling me about there's a way to go and talk to the big people. Talk what? What arrant nonsense? Are we what? Come, is it sometimes when people reason that's I don't know. That's why sometimes when I look at these things, I keep something they say some things are better left unsaid. What really are we making? What really are we making out of ourselves? People will listen. Somebody living in abroad with security. The system works, at least in Canada, the system works 24 hours. If you want to get to hospital in the midnight, there must be ambulance. You open your tap, no matter where you are, the water will run out. Electricity is there. As long as you pay your bill, your light is on. I believe so. Then with the small change, I mean, these are basic things. You don't need to be a billionaire to live well. Yet we are recommending Tinubu. Tinubu is what I should be looking for to come and rescue Nigeria. Who brought Nigeria in the way they are? This is a man, Alpha Beta, the first person. All he does is to be milking Lagos. So that is what you want. Tomorrow there will be Alpha Beta in Anambra, Alpha Beta in this. God forbid, over my dead body. What sort of nonsense? Character makes a leader. Listen to the interview by Madi Shehu. It's not me saying it. Listen to the interview. People are now coming out. Say you have to come and clear this. Yes, I agree. Tinubu may enter today, tomorrow. Nigeria becomes Dubai. But how old is he? Basic things you can't answer. Basic question. And yet somebody is coming here to come and tell me about you have to do this, you have to do that. Look at the mess Nigeria is. And somebody is telling proudly, I brought in this government. You brought suffering to us and you want to continue. And Tinubu has said it that you want to continue from where Buhari stopped and not making it up. We all saw it I mean, it's everywhere. He said it. And then, I mean, sometimes you look at it, you said, are we really mocking? Look, are we serious here, Kachi? Are we really, what are we up to here, say, anyway? If this is what we should come here to entertain every day, then I think I better sign out. It's painful. Nigerians are dying. There's the cost of living now. You don't know. Whatever you buy today, in fact, how do people even survive? That's why I ask you, please, when you come here, try and make some market survey by phone or whatever. If it's new Benin market, you say, oh, a mood of beans is now this. Let us, so that people will realize the urgency of now. And you are telling me, Tinubu, a certified criminal like that?
Thank you, Mr. Sam. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ferdinand, and for the super chat right there. Thank you. God bless you for your continuous support to us. God bless you. And also want to say thank you to Mr. Femi Bash for the super chat right there. God bless you for your continuous support. We have by Maxwell and Mr. Silvanus, and unfortunately, you guys came late, so I'm going to be putting you guys on the second round. So on the second round, we're going to be taking just 2 minutes each. 2 minutes, please, everybody. Keep true to your 2 minutes, please. Keep true to your 2 minutes. And I don't know why all this is coming up, but I don't know. I'm not trying to side anybody, but I mean, Mr. Meka just made the submission, and He only just said what he feels. That's his own idea. Okay, that is his own idea.
Akashi, can I come in for 5 seconds,
You will come
please?
in. You will
About
come
what
in.
you just said now, about what you just said about diaspora that Emeka said.
Okay, you will come in. But that's his own idea, right? That is what he feels. That is how he thinks. That is what he's thinking. Okay, and a lot of people have countered him. People have even called to counter that statement. But I also put it out there because I'm thinking because of the topic that we have today. I think it was just referring to the fact that Nigerians in the diaspora cannot vote. I think that was what he was trying to say, but probably he didn't put it in the right way. And guys, please, Emeka is just one person. This coming campaign, we're going to see more. We're going to receive more. More people will come with more ideas, things, and what do we do when it comes to that? So please, guys, you guys on the comment section, I understand that we're not coming here to play. I understand that we are here for serious business. But the truth still remains that people are allowed to come and air their views. He just aired his own views. He didn't insult anybody. He didn't call anybody any ugly names. So, guys, please, I totally do understand what we all are clamoring for. I believe most of us here, not all of us, because some people write in the comment section, do not, follow suit with what we are saying. But most of us here, we have a common goal. It has been countered, okay? I said it before. This is just one person. Let's just move straight to what we are talking about. Everybody, every other person, or most people just totally deviated from what we are talking about today. But Emeka actually spoke on the topic. He spoke on what we are talking about today. But probably he said some other things that we didn't agree on. Instead of us to just, counter that particular thing we do not agree on and focus on the other things. But every other person just decided to remain on the fact that, oh, you don't agree on this particular thing, and you kept hammering on it. Let's just be sincere with ourselves. Let's just call a spade a spade. It's just one person. It's just one person. This guy is just one person. Please, let's understand that campaign not go easy. A lot will come. Some will even come and spread things that are not even true, that we don't even know where they must have gotten it from. So please, guys, after you counter somebody, counter the person and continue in the light or continue in the topic. I believe somebody did that. I believe Mr. Judin did that. I believe Mr. Son of God also did that. I believe Mr. Collins also did that too. So please, guys, counter the person on what the person says and move straight and talk about the topic for the day. Please, I'm begging all of us. I'm begging us. I believe we have countered him. I believe we have made our point very, very clear. I believe we have made the point very, very clear. Nigerians in the diaspora matters. I mean, that is why Peter Obi went all out for consultation. Mr. Alex has also said it. Other people have said it, and people in the comment section have said it. And I even had a caller that said it too. So, guys, please, after counter the guy, and let's not totally deviate from what we are talking about today. You guys are even the one making this all about Emeka. Counter him and ignore him and move on. That is, I'm just being honest with you guys. Counter
Okay,
him.
Kachi, that's all right. That's all right. We have heard. Yeah? Let's move on.
Please. We have a caller here, please. Good evening to you. Thank you. Thank you for calling.
Good evening, my dear sister. Please don't be offended because I was about to talk to Kachi because Kachi, I'm calling from Italy anyway.
You want to talk to Kachi? You're speaking with Kachi, sir.
Okay, now, Kachi, please. I don't know, Emeka. I don't know what is happening because that speech, even though that boy don't know how to put his speech in order, he need to control his words. You understand me? He need to control his speech so that he should not offend other people. We all are watching, and many people are not in the panel you are a moderator of this very program. And this boy, what he said concerning we living in abroad, living outside the country, it means that we are not useful to this very campaign of
he has been countered, sir. Please.
Excuse me.
No, please. He has been countered. No, please. He has been countered. He has been countered. He has been countered. Please. He has been countered.
Okay. Now let me just remind him that when anytime he put his word, let him put his word in order for us to know where he belongs. You understand me? Anybody that does not belong to this very group moving, and we don't need him in this very. Somebody like me, I don't want to come to this platform, or rather as a panelist, because I do go to work anytime, any day. Because I don't know. That is why I don't want, because I'm very, very hot in temper. So, like say I'm in the panel, and in the panel, the way he talked today now, I would have know how to reply him. Because for this my calling, I just plead you, please. I plead Emeka himself. If you want to put his word to our hearing, you need to put it in order for us to have hope, not by putting his word for us to disorganize. Even though there are things that is on ground today, none of us talk about it again. I did not hear anything that Nigeria put on the ground today, rather than his word. It distracted people's mind. It's not the best. Please try to control him. Please.
Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. Thank you. Hello? Hello? Yes, thank you for calling Nigerian. Please, you have just 1 minute to make a submission.
I can't even, 1 minute is even too much for me. I just have a little question to ask, because I need to make some clarification here right now. Because even though I cannot come to the panel, I always keep this station. It's like this station is the only station I watch every day right now. Because while I'm watching this station, it's not that there's no other station which I can watch, but I like everything I hear every day. All the words the panelists say every day here, they are just like education. I educate myself here every day. I learn so many things every day, and I know many things I learn through this station. And also, Mr. Elvis has said several times that he opened this particular channel to promote the Obi presidency ambition. I believe he said so, not once, not twice. Then why all this confusion every day? If Mr. Elvis want to create another platform for other parties so that they can jump in, let him create another platform. Not here. I don't want anybody to bring evil thought to corrupt my good man. I'm sorry.
All right, thank you. Thanks to everyone who has made their contribution so far, and to the callers and everyone on the comment section. Thanks to you guys and the lovely viewers we have. Thanks to everyone on the panel. Like I said, Mr. Sylvanus and Mr. Vine Maxwell, you guys came pretty late, so I may not be able to, give you guys the first round, because we're already way behind time. So let's move straight to the second round. Guys, please, you have just 2 minutes to make your submission. Please stay true to your 2 minutes. 2 minutes, please. And another thing, I'm seeing, I'm receiving too much messages, right, from people saying XYZ. Guys, I need you people to understand that, you know what? I'm just going to leave that aside. Mr. Machiavelli is here on the phone. Let's just talk to Mr. Machiavelli just 1 minute, and we'll move straight to the panelists. Mr. Machiavelli, good evening to you. Thanks for calling, please.
Yeah, good evening, Mrs. Kaki. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. It's Miss, please, not Mrs. Thank you.
Yes, Miss Kaki. Yes, that's what I was saying. Maybe you didn't get my accent. Sorry.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone.
good evening to all the panelists, and good evening to all the concerned citizens. You know, I've been listening while I am busy doing something. It's very painful where we continue to air our views. Some people comes in and said, oh, well, this is the avenue for them to use the opportunity to weaken everybody's morale. Where they also they are entitled to their own opinion. Okay? I just want everybody to know that we shouldn't be angry when anybody tries to counter you. You shouldn't be angry, because it's all way to educate you and to tell you that you should buckle your shoes. Just as the devil is planning, so also God is planning. There are many people who think it would be useless and ill-fitted for us to be talking a way out for the progress of our country and the progress of our generation. Why some other people who believe that the status quo remains for them, and when they leave to enjoy the dividends of democracy when they didn't work for. I'm referring to my lovely brother Emeka, who called himself Emeka. I don't know him. You are entitled to your own opinion, and you have the right to speak as a citizen. But you also have to understand, you said you live in the United States, or wherever you live. Did you ever fought for the dividends of democracy over there? You never fought for it, but you are enjoying the benefit for something you never fought for all your generation, and never stripped it from you. And now you are telling people that it never matters. In a country where they were born as citizens, you are depriving them of their fundamental human rights, and you are also depriving them of their right to their franchise. It is very disgraceful for people who come in here to indoctrinate you, but never to educate you. It's only telling you that you don't have the right to vote because you live in diaspora. Now, Nigerians should ask him, is that something forward or in retrogression? So you are not moving forward, you are moving backward. You are actually laughing at the stupidity of the leaders who are supposed to take us to the promised land. This is absolutely unbearable. Nigerians, you don't need to fight anyone. Let them come here to talk to you. But you also have the way to tell them, to educate them. Don't insult anybody. This is not the time to insult them. This is the time to take them from their old archaic days to the modern generation. This is what you are doing. Don't be angry. Somebody like me, I cannot be angry with him. We need to sit down and let me tell him where he's not getting it. You are sitting down in your Canada or United States, a place where in the land of the free and the home of the brave, you are sitting there enjoying the dividends of democracy you didn't work for. Why are you depriving other Nigerians from exercising their franchise? Instead of you to promote that diaspora's matters vote count, you yourself, you know, in the United States, whenever they're having their presidential election, they have what is called diaspora votes. You know it. Even the military who are living overseas in the United States, they have their vote. And now you are coming here, you are even saying Nigerians, your vote does not count. Are you not ashamed being a Nigerian that your vote does not count, and you are happy with the same rhetoric they are using here? I don't think you understand what you are doing. But my fellow brothers, I will not hate you rather than to tell you that what you are doing is wrong, but you are entitled to your own opinion. I welcome you to come to this platform to always air your view. But you have to also understand that we have said it, Nigerians have said, when injustice becomes a law, resistance becomes a duty. And that is the resistance the Nigerians are giving to those who has put them in Egypt. We must go to the promised land. Nigerians, please, I'll beg you once again, do not insult anybody. This platform is not for insult. It's for education. We must grow to tell them the nation belongs to us. I'll leave you again. One love. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and God bless you all.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Machiavelli, for that wise words right there. Thanks to you. Let's go straight to the first person we have here, please. I'm going to start with Mr. Silvanus. Mr. Silvanus, please, you have just 2 minutes to make a submission.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. I was following you, everybody here and there, but I couldn't log in earlier because I was busy at work. But now I'm on my way home, and this I listened to this Emeka topic came up again. I didn't hear what he said, but from what everybody is saying, I can understand. I got an idea of what he said. Kachi, I have to agree with you and disagree with you. I agree with you that we shouldn't be spending time on this guy, but I disagree with that he's not doing it intentionally. It was a mistake. No, this guy knows what he is doing. He has a mission. That's why I said last time I made a comment here that we should ignore this guy, because the more we deliberate on him, that means he's accomplishing his goal. His goal is to come here to distract us from the topic so that we can concentrate on fighting him, and then the topic of the day is dead. And he's accomplishing it. That's why I agree with Kachi that we should always ignore him. You know, but back to what he said about diasporas don't matter. It's not an accident. He knows what he's doing. But diasporas doesn't matter. To him, it doesn't matter. But we know that what he's saying is not true. Look, like Alex said, his tuition, college tuition was paid by somebody in diaspora. Yeah, and like myself here now, I can tell you how many people I've put through college in my family, and all the loads in my family that I carry since I've been here in the United States. And this guy is here pushing Tinubu. What has Tinubu done? Look, Tinubu came from Chicago. I live in Chicago. As a matter of fact, that school he claims that he trained people, Chicago State. I have students there that I'm precepting students from there. Okay, I'm a medical professional and I have students that are precepted from Chicago State. Okay, so Tinubu, that school is not even one of the schools you will reckon with here in Chicago. We live in Chicago. For a long time, we know the schools in Chicago. When you talk about schools in Chicago, nobody mess on Chicago State. You know, you're talking about the University of Chicago, yes. You're talking about the Northwestern University, yes. These are top universities in DePaul, and so many of them. So we shouldn't be talking about Tinubu. He went to Richard Daly School here or whatever, the downtown college that it doesn't mean anything. I listen to all those things and I ignore it because I live in Chicago. I know everything that happens here in Chicago. Okay, so we should forget this guy. Concentrate on what we are doing. If he says we doesn't matter, we do matter. We do matter. We do matter a lot, and our people appreciate us. Without me in my family, I wouldn't tell you what my family would be going through today. They appreciate me, and they know what I have done in the family. And this is money made from the diaspora. So what is he talking about? So that's why I said he knows what he's saying. He just wants to distract us and divert us from where we want to focus on, so we can focus on something else. So please, panelists, ignore this guy. Whenever he makes that statement that he makes, if you want to comment on it and leave him alone in 1 minute or even less, and then we move on. So we don't let him accomplish his goal. Okay? That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Savanos. Let's move straight to Mr. Vine Maxwell, please. You have 2 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Kachindeo. This today is a very difficult, discussion, and we have today. If you look at behind me, you will see a wall there with an electric fence. This place is Bologatanga, and in the municipal assembly, that is the region headquarters, is about 110 kilometers from the regional headquarters, Bologatanga. This is my wall. If you look on top there, you will see electric fence on it. Behind it, that is where my cows are. 558. And today, we recorded 65 calves delivered today. Nobody is killed. The reason why Nigeria is where it is today is because of the nomadic system is prevalent in Nigeria today. If you look at this place, you will not even expect that there will be electricity here in my farm. Look, everywhere is lightened. This is poor Ghana. Ghana of 31.2 or 3 million people, with an estimated population of Nigerians here about 4 or 5 million. This is my hometown. That's electric fence up there. Nigerians. I lived in Nigeria, served in the Nigerian army for 18 years, and I lived in Nigeria for 38 years. I never experienced 24 hours electricity due to corrupt system. Atiku, that most of the people are, supporting today, is one of the problem of Nigeria. Tinubu is one of the problem of Nigeria. Like the last, speaker said, he had a case of drugs in the state of Chicago where he forfeited monies and property to the state of Chicago. Is these two people, are they the kind of people that you want them to come and rule you come 2023? Nigerians, majority of you are the problems of your country. If you cannot come together to develop your country, I don't think that anybody will come and help you. It is your responsibility to make sure that you elect credible people, visionary people that will make your country look like the places that most of you are living today in the diaspora. If someone will come to this very platform and tell that diaspora doesn't matter, diaspora, the last time I checked, over $30 billion are remitted to Nigeria from the diaspora. Why will you tell me that diaspora doesn't matter? Why? I urge you, obedient daddies. I am not a proponent of one Nigeria. I am a Ghanaian with Igbo blood running in me. I don't believe that the foundation on which Nigeria is placed will work for the rest of Nigerian people. If you feel that Obi Daddy is the person that will give you what you want, my brother, do not listen to these vampires. These demonic people, politicians, corrupt politicians that have brought Nigeria on its nail today. Everybody is talking about Nigeria, corruption, 419, and so on and so forth. With your passport, when you go to any entry point, they will look at you 3 times. A Ghanaian will pass with his own passport without nobody checking him or even asking him unnecessary questions. It is as a result of the horrible politicians that you have elected to rule you. I urge you. I have Igbo blood, Biafran blood running in me. If you feel that Nigeria is going to work, please do something and be ready to defend it, because I know that Nigeria. I know that Nigeria. Thank you so much, and God bless all of you.
God bless you too, Mr. Vine Maxwell, our Ghanaian brother, always supporting us, even in the comment section, the days you don't make it to the panel. Thank you, Mr. Vine. I appreciate you for always doing this with us. God bless you. And thank you for the wise words right there. We're going to go straight to Mr. Chooks, please. Mr. Chooks, you have just 2 minutes to make a submission. Okay, Mr. CM, please go ahead.
Just a request from Mr. Vine Maxwell. I would like to have his number, because what the business is doing, I have people back home I can send to Ghana to go and learn it so that they can get a means of livelihood. Maybe I can fund it for them. So it's a very good business. I want his number so that we could discuss if he's listening. Or can you help me get his number? Thank you.
Okay, no problem. We'll do that. Thank you very much, Mr. CM, for that. Mr. Chooks, please, you have the floor for the next 2 minutes. Please stay true to your 2 minutes, please. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you once again, Kachi. It's this problem of Emeka, coming here to put confusion. Kachi, I must tell you the truth. Emeka is not his name. We met on a this thing yesterday, right? Where we discussed about Igbo culture, right? There was a lady who came on a sister program. I was expecting him to contribute as an Igbo man, and I'm putting it right to him right now for him to say who he is, because we cannot continue the same thing. We are running away from Nigeria right here. People using fake names, using fake things to gain undue advantage. No, we need to stop this. I know I have no control over this channel, but if I have a channel, this kind of, you cannot come to my channel with fake ID. It's not going to happen, because you have an ulterior motive for you to do that. And I want him to prove me wrong by providing his ID today or whenever he's ready to tell us that he's real Emeka, so that when I speak to him, I know whom I'm speaking to. This is getting too much. Yesterday, this happened yesterday. Coincidentally, he was there. So I was expecting him to say what is happening in Igbo land. Because me, as an Igbo person, I contributed, and say it as he is. He contributed, but he's shying away from the culture. Is that the kind of people we can come here and talk with? The same thing his principal is doing, and he's doing it on this platform, and you want us to leave him? He's getting what he wants, because his plan is to come here and dislodge us, rather than us saying things that can help our principal. Imagine the audacity he got. I tried to engage him on the comment section earlier to say that we are not relevant. If he doesn't send money to his family, I do. If he doesn't, I do. Same thing, he goes on program to program, and he's on this Niger Watch, calling Nigerian youth lazy. Who does that, Kachi? Are you lazy? You are here 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and somebody stand up and call you lazy, and you say we should leave him? No, I'm not happy. Enough. It's enough for this guy. He come here. In fact, he thought that people who comes here are daft. That's why he's doing what he's doing. Mr. Niger would have told him that people who comes here are professionals from every field. Why is he doing this? I don't used to get angry in this manner, but enough is enough. Especially when he comes here with fake ID. I want you to prove me wrong tonight. I'm saying it boldly, because yesterday I was listening with every inch of attention for him to contribute, to say yes, because the incident happened in Igbo land, and this is what we know to be happening in Igbo land, and he cannot contribute on that. And he come here to tell me he's Emeka. In fact, he insulted me as an Igbo man by him using a fake name. And I don't think I can take that. I don't think. Because wherever he go and commit crime today, they will say an Igbo man. Yes, I said so, Kachi. In fact, I don't want to get angry. Thank you for bringing me on.
Wow. Now, what I want to do like this as I did now. You guys are putting me in a very, very, very tight spot, to be sincere. Now they put me for very tight spot. But anyways,
no, there's no tight spots there. Let him respond to this. He's hearing. Let him respond and say he's an Igbo man and provide us evidence this night.
Okay. I hear you, Mr. Chooks. I hear you.
If you want to close this matter, Kachi, yeah, except you encourage people to come here with fake identity. If you want to close this matter today, because I challenge him. If he want me to bet any amount today, let him challenge me. I will bet any amount. Let him provide his ID card today. If he's an Igbo man, or if his name is Emeka, he could be an Igbo man. But if his name is Emeka, I'm 100% sure, Kachi. Go and listen to that program yesterday. You will understand what I'm saying. The program I was doing.
Kachi, did you call me at any point in time?
No, I did not call. It hasn't gotten to your turn, please.
Okay, no worries. If he's willing to bring his own ID card, I'll bring mine. I don't need his money. Let him bring his, I'll bring mine. Simple.
Emeka, I want you to speak to me in Igbo. Come on, see Igbo. Listen Igbo in Igbo.
Please, enough is enough, please. Please, one house, please. Thank you. Thank you. Kachi, Sister Kachi, can you?
Now, wow. Now, you guys.
Kachi, today no be easy. Kachi, today no be easy.
Oh my God. My back. Everywhere they pay me. If I open my phone, Emeka, I open video, Emeka, phone call, Emeka, I don't tire. I beg. People should take it easy on me. I beg you guys should just take it easy. I beg. At this point, my hands are a bit tied, right? You know, I received a call a few days ago to still talk about this matter, but trust me, I have delivered your message to the rightful authorities on this platform. You know, they have delivered the message, and I'm sure they will come up with you know, a lasting solution once and for all. Very, very soon. I'm gonna take it easy. You guys should just take it easy. This thing is not looking like it's a total distraction. To be honest, it's looking like a distraction, and that is not my plan. That is not what I want. I don't want.
Hi, Kachi. Just a quick one, right? You know, yesterday you did your house show.
I'm going to come to you, please. Okay. This thing is looking like a distraction right now, and that is not what I want. I already said this, that I believe people have countered this guy enough for us to just counter him and just move on. We're making this thing centered around this person. But then again, like I said, everything you guys have said, yeah, I'm not blind to it. I'm seeing the comments, I'm seeing the WhatsApp messages, I'm seeing the phone calls, I'm hearing everything you guys are saying, and trust me, I have delivered the message to the right person that will make a final call on this. You guys, please make una just take it easy. Okay, Mute, please. No, I don't want violence. Which one you don't did they shout violence? You know they one side, you know they left, you know they right. You don't hang on top fence, just they shout violence for there. Okay, Mute, I beg. Now you are making Emeka win now for distraction, coming here to distract us every time. You guys, please now beg. You guys, please don't make this job difficult more than the way it is. It's not easy, you know. And it's not easy to please everybody. You know, I not be ice cream. Only ice cream make everybody swear. I not be ice cream. I beg. People should take it easy. I not be Nigerian.
Kachi, GCK.
I not be Nigerian jollof. I beg. Take it easy, guys. I've reverted to the right authorities. I believe there will be a lasting solution pretty soon. Please, guys, please just take it easy, okay? I hear you. I feel the anger. It's also very painful, you know, when people come out to say some certain things.
I beg you, call me, make a.
We already know these things, so please, guys, just take it easy. Take it easy, guys. I beg. Now beg. All of now at the comment section they shout. Make una come panel, I come shout. We no go agree. Una they comment section they do activists for there. I beg. Anyways, guys, let's just move straight to the next person. 2 minutes, please. Let's move straight to the next person. Mr. Maxwell have given his submission. Mr. Sylvanus has given. Mr. Chooks was the last person. So let's just move straight to RV Collins. After RV Collins, we'll move straight to Mr. CM. Then he moves just like that. Okay, RV Collins, please, you have the floor for the next 2 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Maybe you don't know that I'm an Igbo person, but the reason why we're here is not to be biased or to be tribalist. We're here for the betterment of Nigeria. despite where you come from. We have said it. Let us not be. That is what I always said. Whenever I am talking, I will always put this at the end of, or the middle, or the beginning of my speech. I will say, let Nigerians not allow anything to distract them.
Bam.
Because distraction must come.
Bam.
If you are hearing me, anytime I'm giving my speech, I will say, do not allow, because now, the other day, Hausa people come out, they said, we are calling for the vision of Nigeria. If you are ready now, they are ready. That is distraction. So that we will leave what we are talking about to be talking about the vision of Nigeria. We are too big for that. The other day, Egypt to bring something, they have arrested Boko Haram. They have arrested that we have been seeing before. After everything, they will not brought them to book. We don't have all this power and energy. Let us channel our energy to why the reason why we are here. The reason why we are here is what? To make Nigeria work. If you have not gotten it, got it now. The reason why me and you are supposed to be sleeping by now. I am very, very much committed in my own side to be awake by this time, talking to the world, because I know that it's not only people in Nigeria will hear my voice, though people outside will hear, people home will hear. But the reason why I'm awake now is to make sure that we say something. But I want to make another strong topic tonight for everybody to hear. Social media is not a place you can come and talk anyhow for the benefit of your own life. In future to come, you will meet it. If you are here in social media trying to displease people and please yourself, or please yourself and displease people for what is not right, have it in mind that 50 years coming is waiting for you. Your children will see it, what you said. When Nigeria are crying for change, you said no, that change is not enough, that you want Nigerian people to become in poverty. Maybe you have not gotten children now. They will meet it later because it's in social media. Nobody will, you cannot delete whatever you said now. The owner of this platform, not even the owner of the platform, the owner of the YouTube or Facebook or whatever, wherever you said it, is the only person that have the right to delete it. For most of you that don't know what is called social media, what you do today will be there for 50 or 100 years coming, waiting for you. A time will come when you will want to say, oh, I made mistake that time, but you have said it again. You are already out of ignorance. You cannot delete it. It will wait for you. And whatever you said now will be used against you, according to Nigerian police. So that is that. By the way, let us continue what we are saying before. We just want to give a roundup because we will continue saying. We are waking people that still asleep. Please, anybody that is still asleep, no matter how much they pay you to come and tell us that is good and that is not good, first of all, search your conscience. It is only eye and tongue. I will eat whatever you prepare today. I will first of all eat before you enter your mouth. When you now finally go to your mouth, the tongue will test it if it is good. So let us use our tongue and test whatever our eyes is giving us today, and our ears. That is the organ that make a man. Today, Mr. Obi, Peter Obi is here, and his vice, and everything that they are telling us. Let us use our own spirit, the one that we use to become humans, to download them.
Thank you, sir.
And know the direction they are going. God bless you so much.
Thank you. God bless you. Please, Mr. Nigeria Watch is here. I had to call his attention to these guys because una no go kill me for my mama. Mr. Nigeria Watch, please, are you ready to address everybody, please? Okay, I want to believe Mr. Nigeria Watch is not ready. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Yes,
you.
we can
Please
hear you.
go ahead. But before then, please, quickly, I just want to quickly acknowledge Bella Naomi again for the super chat. Bella Naomi, thank you for your continued support. This one now you do for me, my headache don't go down small. Thank you very much. God bless you. Mr. Niger, what please?
All right. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you for your time with us. In fact, I'm following up what is going on here. Um, so fortunate to see that Mr. Emeka's issue continue to come up. It's not what I want to continue to be hearing. This movement is not a joke. Like I've always said before, I put a lot into this to make this happen. I myself am not here to joke with anybody. I'm very serious over my future. I've suffered a lot. Even though I know, I've said it over and over again, I was born with a silver spoon. But the situation of Nigeria right now does not matter who you are. Everybody is suffering right now. Before I decided to dedicate this channel for Mr. Peter Obi, I knew what we all are passing through, and I've scrutinized, I've checked every one of them, especially all the candidates. The only person I picked that I know that can change the narrative that we all are facing right now is Mr. Peter Obi. You see, I gave rooms to a lot of people, hoping that you will change. I'm that kind of a person. Even in my real life, I don't take actions immediately. When you've done anything wrong, I give you a lot of time because we are humans. Nobody's perfect. Hoping, okay, you might change. But in case you didn't change, if I take actions, the blames can never come to me because I'll have a lot of things to reference to you. Please, everybody mute yourself. I'm hearing noise from Mr. ROV Collins. Please, everybody mute yourself. Thank you. There's this man called One Man. The same thing Emeka is doing right now. He used to do it here on this channel. A lot of people agitated, complained. My email was full. My WhatsApp and on air, everybody complained. But I refused to remove him, hoping he is going to change. When I get to know that he didn't change, he was removed and blocked on earth and in heaven. That's how I take my action. You see, you must have a stone heart for you not to know what we all are facing right now in Nigeria. You must have a stone heart, or rather a wicked heart, for you to speak ills against Mr. Peter Obi. Till now, none of these satanic leaders have anything against this man till now, as we speak. And I wouldn't want to give my own platform for anybody to come here with information that cannot be clarified. You cannot change this movement. I can see the cry of everyone. For those of you that have been following us for a while, you can see I employ more employees to work with us just for this sake. If not, those people that have now started supporting us with super chats, may God bless every one of you that have been doing that, super chatting or crediting us on our account directly. We are very grateful. These people they are not cheap to pay monthly. All my staffs are graduates. You know what that means. Or you think I should employ them, I should be giving them 30,000 or 40,000, 50,000 naira a month? It's not possible. They are graduates. It took me time to even convince them that let's do this. I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing this. I want to be remembered. I've said it over and over again. What do you want to be remembered for? Because we have one life to live. As you and I know that death is inevitable. But what do you want to be remembered for? These are the things that we're supposed to be asking ourselves when we face the mirror. You look at the mirror, you are alone, you can't lie to yourself, even though you can lie to the public. What do you want to be remembered for? Emeka, I will come to you now. I will have to take this decision. It's not a decision I wanted to take, but I can see that you are creating more problem amongst these movements. I don't have any issue with anybody against Peter Obi. Don't get me wrong. I don't have any issue with anybody countering or even supporting another candidate. Don't get me wrong. But the issue I have here, when you are here to disrupt this movement indirectly, hoping that you are clever than everyone, and your name and your ethnicity have been previously questioned, you have not been able to prove that you are really an Igbo man. Don't get me wrong, we have truly Igbo people who have came out as well to criticize Peter Obi, people like Confused Hope.
Well, I said I'm willing to provide my ID. If that individual can provide his, I'll provide mine. I stood on the topic. Ask Kachi. They are reacting to me. When I stayed on topic, I didn't insult anybody. You can take your decision. It's fine. It's your platform. Take your decision. It's fine. I stayed on topic.
You are interjecting me. You don't have to do that. I've given you a long time, and I told you, I think this is the third time I'm addressing you on this platform. I told you it's two ways. I let everybody know that my platform is dedicated for Peter Obi. So when you come here, it's two ways. You have only two choices. Either to follow the movement or you don't come. It's just simple. I can never stand here for anybody to insult you, Emeka. And nobody have done that. Although I understand on the comment section, some people go out of line sometimes. But the truth here, Mr. Emeka, is that this is not the right place for you at this particular moment. I'm sorry. This channel is not for Mr. Peter Obi, but at this particular moment, during this time of campaign, is dedicated for Mr. Peter Obi. We've done it before. We dedicated this same channel for the governor of Edo State, Governor Godwin Obaseki. And after the election, this channel turned around to be countering him back to back. In fact, the channel that have given Governor Obaseki the biggest headache in his time in office is this same channel that brought him back in office in second term. So many of you have said it before, don't be surprised when this channel is lambasting on Mr. Peter Obi by God's grace if he emerged as our president. So that shows we are not biased here. That shows I don't take money from anyone. Because you need to use money to block my mouth for me to say, no wahala, bypassing important things. I don't do that. I'm not hungry by God's grace, and I can never be hungry by God's grace. You see all these $2, $1, $5, $10, all the dollars people are supporting. I value those super chat than one person calling me, Mr. Elvis, we want to give you 100 million. Stop campaigning for Mr. Peter Obi and start talking about us. It's not possible. And I know there's one or two persons here who knows me from birth that have never ever changed. And I can never change. That is me. Fingers crossed. The good news now, we are working on something. By next week, I'll be meeting with Mr. Peter Obi.
That's applause for you.
Fingers crossed. I want to do a live broadcast with him. I put all my life into this, please. I don't want anybody to be offended. I put all my life into this. I've been in Nigeria. I've said it before since November till now. It's not easy to live in this country, my people. It's not easy. And many of you watching me right now want to come back home. But we don't have a home. I know one might question me. Yeah, we don't have a home. But you are there. You come and try it. Just come spend 3 months for Nigeria. You go, no. Wait till they talk. Say, we are not blabbing here. Mr. Emeka, you are out of this channel for now. For now. For the next 1 week, we will not allow you here. I'm not removing you permanently yet. I want you to have time to have some kind of remorse, to reflect on yourself. If what you are doing to Nigerians is right. You can never see me in anybody's platform where they are lambasting on Peter Obi. I won't come there to defend him. Don't worry. Make una talk with una one talk there. Make una close. Make una enter house. I won't come there. Dr. Damages invited me the other day. I let him know that, oh, I'm sorry. A lot of people come to your channel. I don't really have anything to come and say, but I can send a representative. Not that I'm too big, but I don't want to. I'm sorry. I don't go to people's platform to talk. I don't want to be contaminated. I don't want to come back here. I'll start blabbing with my speech. So, Mr. Emeka, you have not been banned. But in the next 7 days, you can't come here. None of my admins, my team will allow you here. If I'm you, don't try to come because they are not going to allow you in. For 7 days. After 7 days, if you think you still want to come here, I believe you might have composed yourself. Because I mean, this journey means a lot to me. Sometimes when Kashi is saying that we put a lot of resources to make this happen, maybe some people think we are joking. We just want to talk every day. We are here 7 days a week. Please. Please. And I want to send a message to, I know some of Emeka people are also watching me. We are not here. We are not a biased people. By God's grace, if my principal emerges as the president of Nigeria, Mr. Peter Obi, you will know then that this channel is not biased. And for those of you that have been following us for a while, you know this channel delivered Governor Obaseki, and you also know we are not biased. In fact, some of you came back insulting me that I should let Governor Obaseki be. That's what we do here. Governor Obaseki did not give me a penny one day. Pastor Sergei Zeyamo did not give me a penny one day. And I'm not open for it. You see, that makes me different. If you want to give me money, I will take, but you come here, give it to me. If you pay it in our account, I'll come here to appreciate you. That's what we do. Any money where you want, give me, contact me at the back of door. Come say, take this one, don't let everybody know. Listen, we are not part of it. The Queen of England just died today. May her soul rest in peace. What message does that send to many of you? Although I'm not going to go there. But the only thing I will send, or I will say now is that nobody will live forever. The Queen of England is important than many of us here, if not all of us. But she died. She's gone. So are you going to test the power of God? Now that you know that death is inevitable, what do you want to leave behind? That is the question I've been asking. Please, Mr. Emeka, you might find this not sounding well to you. Anyhow, you take it. Remember, I have advised you, or rather, I've cautioned you so many times, 3 times on this platform, and I know my team have done it so many times as well. But I will not stand here for anybody to say that the diasporans doesn't matter in election. No, that perception cannot inflate me. The diasporans are the one piloting Nigeria till today. Anyhow you try to put it is unacceptable. Thank you very much, my people. I thought I should come in to address this. God bless you all. Kashi, over to you.
Thank you very much. That one don't pass my power now. Why I call you to make you come before they go beat me for you. Thank you, Mr. Niger Watch.
Yeah.
I better leave me, Mr. CM. Now you nearly beat me. No. You nearly won't beat me for you. I better leave me, Jerry. So, anyways, that's been sorted out. Mr. Emeka will not be here for the next 7 days, and after deep reflection, and he feels he wants to come back, no wahala. But then we'll be watching him closely. Now Emeka don't go na yes gonna enter. Now wow, hey, wahala. Anyways, I want to say thank you to Faith God Day for the super chat. God bless you. Easy, honestly. Sometimes the pressure is just, but I want to thank you guys for always standing by us. We appreciate you all. God bless you all. And I also want to say thank you to Nosake. I hope I got that correctly. Thank you, Nosake. God bless you for your support. Easy. I'm super grateful for the donations. I'm super grateful. God bless you all. We do not take your support for granted. Thank you for always standing by us. At the end of the day, I pray that we'll come out victorious. Okay, let's just go straight to the next person. Mr. CM, you were up next. Please go ahead and have your 2 minutes. 2 minutes, please. We're already we're way behind
I
time.
thought I was supposed to be next. Okay, Sam, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Kachi. Well, the thing is, as a person, I'm always sympathetic. When I listen to what is the chap, the guy that called from Ghana, I will ask you to get his phone number for me. Look at what he's doing. Look at more than 500 cows. Today he had son gave birth 65. You know how much is it? And doing it quietly. Such things I like it because our people are suffering back home. When I say it from my heart. The suffering is too much. And then when you imagine the way people suffer, and then you see some people, when we are trying to everybody knows that the problem with Nigeria is because of all these evil men that have been holding us down. And we've been struggling to see how we can get it out. Even if you do not believe in Peter Obi, the fact that majority everywhere springing up, are you telling me that all these million mama, they don't have sense? Are you telling me they don't have sense? Every corner demonstrating, feeling happy, Obi, without paying them anything. Something must be involved. People say there's a spirit following Peter Obi, that God want to use Peter Obi to tell Nigerians that I have not finished with you. This is a chance. Peter Obi never come out. Peter Obi is coming when Nigeria was the worst ever it could ever be. And yet, when you see this type, why not rejoice with them? By supporting Peter Obi, you are giving millions hope. That's what we're doing. Even if you may not like the man, you said him, but the fact that people are going to him, people can reason. All of us are not illiterate. Yes, I believe that education system in Nigeria has gone to the dogs, but people can still use their natural intelligence wisdom and say, look, with this way the man is talking, I think God is actually talking through him. So what are we doing? How then do we? Most Nigerians today want to get out of the country. If you promise them job of equivalent of 50,000 in any part of the world, they will jump out at it. But what do? We have to tell them that it is not all that the best coming abroad. be at home. If you can play this role, make sure you get your PVC on the day you vote Peter Obi. Then we will start to, that is the journey to sort of to revamp the situation. We start. That's not what we've been preaching here. We've been preaching people hope that it will be better, it will be better. So that's what we're doing here. But
Okay.
when people do not see things like that, you start to wonder, are you laughing at those people suffering? Suffering in Nigeria knows no color now. Who could have believed that in a battle? Because Nigerian politics is based on tribe, this. Who could believe the Yoruba youth in Ibadan are rooting for Peter Obi and the Abiyokuta, showing it openly? Which means God has touched people's hearts. So nobody should take us back. We don't want to go back to Egypt. We've left Egypt, but we've not arrived Israel. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Up next is Mr. Jordan. Mr. Jordan, please, you have your
I think I'm the nurse,
Okay.
No, please. Mr. Jordan, please.
Okay, go ahead if you want. I could talk
Mr.
loud.
Jordan, please, you have your 2 minutes. I'm calling it according to the way it's showing on my back end here. So, Mr. Jordan, please, you're up next. Thank you.
Well, I want to tell Nigerians also that I don't know, especially those who are supporting Tinubu and Atiku. I don't know what type of Nigeria they actually want. Because for anybody that want to see good days or enjoy good things in his life should be tired of the kind of Nigeria we currently have. Recently, a young Igbo boy or Igbo guy in Meduguri, they went to his house. He has 2 hotels, and his father also has. They destroyed his hotels, including that of his father, destroy his cars and all his properties. Do you know what was he sin? Because they say he was selling beer. And this is the same states, all these northern states that are destroying people's property in the name of Sharia. That somebody at some time came to this platform and was telling us that Sharia, it's okay for Nigeria for people to have their Sharia when we live in a country that is a secular country, it's a secular nation, that no religion should supposed to be amplified more than the other, and people don't see any evil in the constitution that Nigeria is running, because it's the constitution that gave that people the authority, the impunity to go and destroy somebody's property just because he's selling beer. And this same state where this guy's property was destroyed collect VAT from the sale of the same beer in the south. They collect the VAT and use it and enjoy it and use it to develop their state. What kind of country is that? Is that the kind of country you want? Because this is what Tinubu and Atiku represent. This is the country they represent, and this is the country they have given us for since independence. And this is the country they continue to plan to give you, even in 20 years to come.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Jordan. Thank you. Thank you very much. I want to say thank you to Naomi Bella again. She don't want me again, Naomi Bella. Thank you. God bless you for your continuous support. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you, Naomi Bella. And also thank you to Mr. Joseph Oji for the super chats right there. God bless you. God bless you. We really do appreciate every single one of you. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. We're going to go straight to the next person we have here, guys. Please just stay true to your 2 minutes. We're going to go to Mr. Collins. Mr. Collins, please, you have the floor.
Thank you for having me back. I just want to thank everybody. Like the guy that just left. For me, I'm not bothered about him, because we have people like him. We have people like Ibokwe, who is in Lagos ranting his own. So there are so many people all over the whole place. So we have people like that everywhere. So I think he can be doing whatever he wants to do. Another thing I want to talk about is that the P2B movement. Anybody that is, maybe if you don't believe it, maybe you are still sleeping, you better wake up, because every day the people keep moving forward. Even in this weekend, they're going to have a P2B march in Benue, so in other places. So they already circulated their invitation, everything. So people are doing this thing. It's no longer before they said it's going to be in only, it can't cross River Niger. Now it's moving out of River Niger, now going all over the whole places. So, and if you go online, sometimes you don't need to watch or maybe waiting for to see it on AIT or channels television to show you. If you go on Twitter, you see everything happening on ground. You see, go to Kanu, go to Adamawa. Like today, I was watching Adamawa. Every part of Adamawa, there was a big board, pest everywhere. This is not done by people. These individuals are doing this. So if the Northerners can be doing this, and somebody will come out on television telling you it's something, they are all bothered. Anybody that comes on television, you only speak one thing, Peter Obi. If you're a PDP member coming to AIT, you speak Peter Obi. APC member coming, you speak Peter Obi. Sure, speak Peter Obi. That shows you how serious this movement is. So that shows you how sleepless night they are. Because if Peter Obi don't add any value, trust me, they will not maybe bothered about him. But because of they know the value and what Peter Obi represent, and each time Peter Obi make it more difficult for them. Like look at the statement he made, that if anywhere you can find anything that connected to him in anything relation corruption or the money, then even 1% that he will resign from the, that alone, can any of them, any politician make that kind of statement? That's a bold statement. So for Peter Obi to make that statement, that makes people even more hunger about him. So for me, nothing is going to, the whole thing is like coming to the way we want it. The whole thing is going the way we want it. If you watch the whole thing, keep from the beginning till now, I said it that these 6 months that they said that people should campaign about have made everything more easy. Before they said P2B will not last 2 weeks. It's not going to last 1 month. It's not going to last 3 months. It's not going to be even before election. Everybody will forget about it. Now, people even doing it more and more. Keep doing it more and more. So before the election, the whole thing will get to, even to your next door. You will force to go, as in the whole thing is coming to, people are going to force you. You don't need any, you don't have any excuse not to join it, because it happens, it bothers everybody. Because what is happening in my house is happening to your house. What is happening in my village is happening to your village. So that is the same thing. So like the other guy said about people in diaspora, contribute a lot. There's so many things we do that people don't even know. In my village, I know how we contribute in security. We know how we contribute launching when it comes to all those things. So all those things have been electricity in my village. We done that electricity. Government does not give us electricity. People in diaspora, we contribute money because we change everything. Government did not partake anything. So if people outside can tell the villagers, so this is who we want to vote next time, then trust me, my community will do the same thing. So we have power. So if anybody trying to tell you that we don't have power, that person is deceiving you. So I just want people to keep doing. Don't allow all this side talk to distract you. Focus on what we are meant to achieve, and that is to let people be. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Collins. I also do believe Nigerians in diasporas, are very, in fact, all Nigerians are very important at this point in time. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Collins. Let's go straight to Mr. Son of God. Mr. Son of God, please.
Hello, thank you, Kachi. Good evening.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so I just to round up. It's quite. I think the step taken by Mr. Naija, I think it was in order. And just to a final comment on Mr. Emeka, there's no one that can convince me that young man is not a paid agent. I cannot believe it, because for a person to continue to go to a place where nobody there likes you there, what they're talking about, you don't like it, but every day you're back there. Every day you're back there. You say the things they tell you, you don't like it, but every day you're going there. So what is it about that place? There must be something that's taking you to that place. And that is the thing about that I do not like. That is the thing I don't like about him. He's coming here because obviously there's something for him to gain from it. It just can't be about he likes Tinubu so much that he has to go into a place for Peter Obi and go and stay there and be taking insults. So I'm happy he's been taken out. But the long and short of it is that, just like my brothers just spoke, what is going on in Nigeria now is very clear to every even the animals in Nigeria now. I'm sure if you speak to the goat, if you speak to the cow, they will probably tell you Peter Obi. So everybody knows that what is going on. So it's only the someone that wants to continue to deceive themselves, and that's why all they talk about is Peter Obi. Everything he does, It's all about how they're looking for things they're going to say or what they're going to say. But the thing about the man, he's just a man of the moment. For the kind of record he has, there's no politician in Nigeria that has that kind of record. And that is, to be honest, even I myself, when this movement started, I was a bit skeptical. I was wondering, can this thing work? But even I myself, in my widest imagination, in my widest dreams, I can never have imagined this thing will get to this level. So I must say I'm pleasantly surprised. But it's just the start. When the campaign starts fully by the end of this month, just like somebody was saying here, they will come up with all kinds of... you can see them going to Twitter, going to... the other time I saw somebody with a picture of Peter Obi. They put him... he was pushing a wheelchair of an IPOB... they say the IPOB leader. They put... I think it was Photoshop. They photoshopped him pushing wheelchair of the IPOB. So these things... And somebody was sharing that on Twitter. And then when the Peter Obi... the obedience, when they react to that, they will say obedience are violent. No, how can you go and Photoshop Peter Obi pushing IPOB? I mean, it's just... So as the campaign goes on anyway, just like people have said here, they're going to come up with more tricks. They're going to come up with more lies, because obviously this man is so clean that they have nothing can stick. So when they say these things, they say it will stick. So they're getting more desperate. I was listening to a Twitter space yesterday evening with this man that went to the US, that toured all the states in America with him. The former, the one that ran for governorship of Anambra State. I can't remember, his name escapes me now. Is it Ozilo or something? He was on Twitter space. He was talking about their trip to America, and he was saying that because all people that were phoning in were all saying, please, yes, thank you. Was saying they were talking about security. All everybody was worried about his security. So he would just smile and say that Peter Obi is a funny man. That Peter Obi prays 4 times a day. That is unbelievable. And these are people that are with him. And he prays for that. Peter Obi says to them that it's only what God allows. It's only what God allows that will happen. So that he's not too worried. That's only what God allows that will happen. So that this man, you need to be around him, that Nigerians don't know what they have. That Nigerians do not know what they have. That if they understand this man, that this man is a special person, but people don't understand. But I think people know. I don't think when we say Nigerians, I think a lot of people know. Just that the political elites, they can't help themselves, because they know if a man like this comes, it's a game changer. He will block a lot of loopholes. And all these professional politicians we have, the ones that jump from, the ones that are there just, their job is politics, all they do is embezzle money, their job will stop. So that's why they're fighting. That's why they're fighting this. So thank you very much, Kati. Thank you.
Thank you. I also want to say thank you to Mr. Nicholas Maju for the super chat right there. Thank you so much, Mr. Nicholas. God bless you. God bless you for this. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. We really do appreciate. We're going to go straight to the next person we have here, which is, hold on, guys, please. It's Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex, please, after you on my yes corner, then Mr. Charles will close the show. Thank you. Mr. Alex.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to the viewers. Thank you to those on the comment section. Thank you to the obedient worldwide. Thank you for being touched with the sufferings of Nigerians. Thank you for having a heart to reach out to stop this wickedness, this looting, this closure of schools for innocent young Nigerians. Thank you, everyone. I want to thank you for being touched with the kidnapping, orchestrated by wicked men and women who call themselves federal government or state government. Thank you for trying to put an end to these barbaric acts of governance, of looting, of borrowing in the name of generations unborn, the next 10 or 20 generations. Thank you, guys, for believing in the impossible. Thank you, everyone. You really have a heart. You guys have a heart. If anybody is out there who is living and is not touched with the sufferings of the market women, with the sufferings of the farmers who can no longer go to farm because of the federal government imposed Fulani herdsmen, People can no longer travel from state to state whose livelihood depended on these interstate businesses. I want to thank you for, I'm thanking those who are in support of this Obi movement. But you, who is out there, who is not touched, you don't have a heart. What you have in your chest is a stone. So for me, I see the end and the reign, the end of the reign of terror in our land. Everybody's scared. When you talk, they send DSS after you. When you talk, they brand you something. And now they are paying young people just like they did it in during NSAS to go on social media platforms. And you know, by their fruit, you shall know them. I don't blame them too much. There is hunger in the land. But a lot of us, just like those on this platform, still choose to stand for the voiceless. Still choose to stand. In this planet Earth, there was a time it was slave trade, but people stood up. Oh my God. What's calling my line?
Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex, are you there?
Yes. As I ran, I'm sorry, a call came to my phone. People stood up to say no to this barbaricness, no to this torture. To say, let us end this thing. We are ending slavery in Nigeria. Slavery brought upon us by our leaders. Slavery from these political thugs who call themselves governors, ministers, presidents, vice presidents, ambassadors. These are the real problems. They've turned our young people, young men and women into criminals. I know some people who are doing criminality don't want to be criminals. They are not just engaged. Different countries of the world are building industries where you young people can go and apply for jobs without even having, a backup from a godfather. But our wicked leaders have created it in a way that you can't do anything. They killed all our factories. They killed all our industries. They ruined everything because of oil. So I want to thank everyone for trying to make Obi movement, Obi dream to be a reality. And yes, we can. We can do it. Light shines in darkness, and the darkness cannot stand it. They are already shaking. They are already running at a scatter. They are fighting themselves. There's a commotion in their camp because something good is coming. I believe in a better Nigeria. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Nijawash. Thank you, Kachi.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Good night to you too. Thank you, Mr. Alex, for that. Up next is Omoye's Corner. Omoye's Corner, please, you're up next. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kachi. I came in to say thank you to Mr. Elvis, and I wanted to also suggest an opinion or give a suggestion and my opinion, I guess. So I was wondering if Emeka, since you put him on 1 week, I would have desired him to be off for like 3 or 4 weeks, really, to be honest. So you have more time to reflect, since that's the route you're taking. Can I suggest that before he comes back on, we want to see him. We want to see his face. We want to see him when he's making all those claims that he's making. Because to Alex's point, I don't know about anyone else here. There's too much suffering. So, was it 2 days ago or so, somebody that was hungry? It has never been heard of in Nigeria. At least I have never heard of it. Where this person went to a restaurant, was very hungry and was begging for food, and the owner of the restaurant said it, chased him out and said, no, we don't have any food, I beg, drove him away. The guy sat on the chair, put his head down, and that was where he just slept and passed on from there and died from there. That's how bad it is now. So forgive me when I feel very aggravated when this fake fellow comes on to spew the lies and the lies and the lies and try to paint it with a brush, try to put roses around what he's saying. We all have eyes. We all have ears. We have family back home. We know what is going on at home more than the people at home because they don't have electricity. Sometimes I call home and I'm talking to my relatives and I'm sharing with them what is going on, and I'm wanting to find out. I hope it didn't affect you, or I hope, did you hear about this? What's going on? They have no clue, because they have not had light in God knows how long. It's really very sad to know that, you know, people who are the young ones, the ones that are supposed to be the future of tomorrow, the people that are supposed to be taking the reins of power from these evil people, we have people like that coming on here and saying, well, I understand that he has his opinions, but you can have an opinion without being blind to everything. And I'm not insulting him by saying blind. You can have an opinion without, you know, dismissing the sufferings of millions of people. Do you know how many people are living in Nigeria on a daily basis? Do you know how many people are dying just trying to escape that country? I'm not a divisionist. I'm not here to divide or anything like that. But if APC or PDP, God forbid that it happens, if they come into power, let's divide. I'm ready for that. Because we cannot afford not even a month of them. Not even a month. We've not heard from any one of them. The principals directly are not talking to the people. I was listening to Wike's interview shortly before I got on Niger platform. I go to bed listening to Nigerian news, wake up with the same thing. I've never done it in my life, right? I woke up to one of Wike's videos where he was dropping some things that had happened in PDP and why he's angry. Because he says the agreement is the chairman should resign. That's a topic for another day, but I just want to throw it out there. He says there's nothing wrong with him. They should be asking the people in the party what's wrong with them. If you're talking about fairness, he said, is Nigeria for everybody? Everybody should be asking the same question. Because if this Peter Obi thing does not work, I'm sorry, let's divide. I will burn my passport as a Nigerian if it happens, because it's of no use to me. I've not gained anything as a Nigerian citizen, nothing at all. So it hurts me deeply when somebody comes and every single time they come here to derail and distract, it's always the mission and they always seem to accomplish it. So I just want to say thank you, Mr. Elvis, for that. But I would also want to like put my thoughts out to you that please, before he comes on, let him be on camera, please. I want to hear him. I want to hear him and see him really with a straight face say that all that is going on in Nigeria is okay with him and he's fine. He's not even in Nigeria where the suffering is. He's outside of the country where he is comfortable. Isn't it ironic? Anyway, I yield. That's all I had to say.
Thank you. Thank you, Omoyeskola, for that. I want to say thank you to Asabosa for that super chat right there. God bless you. We really do appreciate you. I just want to take just 10 seconds to quickly address something when somebody says we don't value you guys. We just decided to allow one person, but that is not the case. That is not true. We do appreciate every single one of you. In fact, you guys do not even know what you guys mean to us. We appreciate every single one of you. Your comment, those you viewing on the panel, every one of you. You guys are so important. We can't afford to lose any one of you. So please wipe that thought out of your head. Just that we have set rules here, like Mr. Nanjawa rightly said, he gives people long rope, he allows them to come hoping that there will be a change. But when there's no change, then he has to take his decision. So please, guys, wipe that thought out of your head. We do not prefer anybody to anybody here. You guys are all important. We love you. We appreciate all of you and everything you do. I cannot do it alone. Mr. Nigerian cannot do it alone. We cannot do it alone. We need you guys every single day. So I want to say God bless you for your continuous support, for standing by us, for everything you do. We are not blind to these things. Thank you all so much. In fact, then at the pressure one I give me today, that make me say no. Immediately I messaged Mr. Nigerian, say no. You have to come here and do this. Before they go slap me, beat him for here. I go just then ask, what to go just a fly for air, I beg. So you guys please wipe that thought out of your head. It's not true. I love you guys. I appreciate you all so much. God bless you. Una go spoil. God will bless you now. More grace to your elbow. Thanks to everything you do for us. God bless you. We love and appreciate you guys. God bless you. So let's move straight to Mr. Charles. Mr. Charles, please, you have the floor for the next few minutes. Thank you.
Actually, before Mr. Charles, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, thank you. I just wanted to quickly let everybody know that on this platform, nobody's better than anybody. All right. We all are here learning from each other's. In fact, the situation that our satanic government put us, now bring all of us come here. You know, I want everybody to know we don't care who you support. We are not judging you based on who you are supporting, but we're also begging you to understand with us that we've declared who we are supporting. We are not on the fence. We've let the whole world know who we are supporting. If you choose to come here at this particular moment, before February 2023, please bear in mind that it's Peter Obi we are standing for. We dedicate ourselves, our platform for Peter Obi. Since you already know that and you come here, you must know the kind of comment you're going to leave here, because I'm not going to allow you to be criticizing my principal in my presence on my platform. That is not going to be allowed. All right. And Omoye's Corner, thank you very much for your delivery. Yes, 7 days is good for Mr. Emeka. We'll let him back if he want to come back. But anything outside what we want him to do, he will be out in totality. And for him to show his face and know that, no, that's a breach of rights. A lot of people are here that have not seen their faces. Even Mr. CM said it the other day that we should start telling people that you want to show your face and all that. But the truth of the matter is, some people just, I think it's their right. As long as what they are contributing is educating every one of us, I can't really force people, you must show your face. Mr. CM always shows his face here. Omoye's Corner always here showing her face, a beautiful face. You know, that's why, to be honest, to cut that short, I want everybody to understand that this platform is for everyone. But we want a new Nigeria, and I'm doing my part to achieve that. Thank you very much, my people. Over to you back again, Kashi.
All right, thank you, Mr.
Before we play this music, Kashi, for a coffee break before we move to the next person. I'm sorry.
And I promise them, I'm here to bury them. As he depend them, he dey see with us. As he depend us, he dey pay. What you say? As he depend them, he dey see with us. As he dey see with us, he go dey pay. Yeah. As he depend them, he dey see with us. As we get there, yeah, he go bury them. So I said, they will know who is who. As he depend them, he dey see with us. As he dey see with us, he go depend them. As he depend them, yeah, he dey see with us. So as he dey see with us, he go depend them. You know, let me tell you.
Okay, Kashi, over to you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Niger. What, Mr. Charles, please, you have the floor. The next, okay, Mr. Charles.
Wike is crazy. Man, that myself.
You hold their secret. Every week you go release one secret.
Look, Nigerians, honestly, I'm very, very proud of this platform, and I'm very, very proud of the candidate this platform have choose to support, because it's not in this present Nigeria today. This candidate people have chosen to support, we have never seen such candidate. If it's ordinary, apart from being a politician, it's not easy to see somebody who will tell you, if you have seen me doing this, if you have seen me doing this, I will not do this. And people, nobody has ever come and say, in just 2 years, didn't you do this? Didn't you do this? It's not easy. Talk of a Nigerian politician. It's not easy.
People are not following Obi because they love him. It's because it's like you are inside a pit. Anyone that gives you helping hand to lift you out, that is the person that loves you. So that's why people are saying, imagine people from Oyo State, Ibadan, and they are Biokuta, marching on the street for Peter Obi because everybody's confused.
Honestly, sometimes I look at this. Even myself, sometimes I'm confused about this man. But there's nothing I can do because I cannot help it to support him. Because I've seen that as it is now, he is the best. Like someone said, can any of these politicians come out openly and tell us who they are before last 30 years, who they are? Can they come out and tell us?
They cannot.
They can't do this.
They cannot.
They cannot do this.
All their life is shrouded in secrecy and is polluted and covered with corruption that they don't know how to navigate it. That's why they can't. They are.
Please allow Mr. Charles make his submission, please.
This guy has proved to Nigerians that despite all, that's why when I see people talking about, oh, you have jumped from this party to this party, I say no, it doesn't work. Somebody can be in even the same APC that is corrupt today, and it's good. Only that he is looking for a platform. The person may be looking for a platform where he can showcase his ability. Just that the APC, there are people who are in APC that can be good. So that's why I cannot, when somebody is saying Peter Obi was Wapuga, was PDP, I cannot buy that. I cannot even buy that idea. Talk of supporting it. So honestly, that man has proven himself. As long as I'm concerned, even if I vote him, he lose. I am happy. And anybody who is saying that diaspora they have nothing to contribute, the person don't know what he's saying, because as I'm here now, I control I control my family in a way. Whatever I tell them, if I tell them something, they will do 50% of it. And these people, they know that these people living in abroad, they contribute a lot to their families. Most families depend on them, and whatever they tell them, they will do it. They understand. That's why they are trying to make it like diasporans, they have nothing to contribute. They know, they understand it, that the diasporans, they have power to change the narrative. Why wouldn't you believe them? That when you are sick, you call them. When your children are going to school, you call them. When you are hungry, you call them. And they are telling you, look, we don't want to continue doing this. If you still want to get my support, look at what I want you to do. They understand this thing. And I thank God, Peter Obi himself understands it very well. That is why he has been going to all over all countries to campaign, to showcase himself. And he understands the power of diasporans. That's why he's doing it. All of these people that are saying, they understand it, only that they don't want to come out open and say it. Diasporans, God will bless you people. Wherever you are, God will bless you for coming together in this platform. And those Nigerians who have joined, God will bless all of you. Thank you. That's all I want to say.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Charles, for that contribution right there. On that note, I believe everybody has spoken. But Mr. Judin, you wanted to say something, right, Mr. Judin?
Yes, what I wanted to say, is that this election is not the regular election that we have always known. This is a fight of Nigerian life. We are fighting for our existence. We are fighting for not just our now, but our tomorrow and our future for our children. So anybody that want to come in between this fight from us achieving our goal, that person should understand that he or she is an enemy. We declare him as an enemy, because we can't continue to live in a country where we watch our brothers and sisters, even if they are not the same parents, being slaughtered every day. And we have a government and we have leaders and they say it's okay. No. Look at the story, the case Omoye narrated. Imagine that kind of situation. Is that the country we want to continue to perpetuate? God forbid.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, that's so sad. Even me, I'm just.
And even that restaurant owner could not give ordinary food to somebody, a beggar who came to beg him for food. Hey, Jesus. Look at it. That's the kind of Nigeria we have.
Well, I believe the restaurant owner might be filled with regret at that point in time, saying that, oh, this food could have saved this person. Well, that's the situation we all find ourselves. That's the situation we all find ourselves, and it's so terrible. That's why we come here every day to do what we can do to add our own little support to the cause, right? That is why we do what we do. I want to appreciate every single one of you for always doing this with us. This just shows how genuine you guys are and how amazing your hearts are. Thank you guys so much for doing this. God bless you all. We do not take your love, your support, and encouragement for granted. I say, without tonight, nothing where we free do. So I am grateful to everyone here, everyone on the panel, everyone on the comment section, and to the amazing viewers watching us. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for always doing this. God bless you all. Mr. Elvis, don't come on. You don't come shake table. I hope everybody, we are now on the same page. Thank you guys so much. God bless you. Do not forget to like and share this broadcast, please, if you're here to do so, and continuously support us by using the $ to the right on the comment section, or you can use the direct transfer. The account details is just right there on the screen. Please, guys, support us. Easy, a lot of resources, time, effort, energy goes into making this a reality every day. And maybe the way I say it sometimes, it seems like it's just easy, but trust me, guys, behind the scenes, it's not easy at all. So thank you guys so much for always doing this with us. God bless you. Yes, Mr. Ninja Watch.
Yeah, thank you, Kashi. Once you're done, I would like to play this music before we round up.
Okay, no wahala. Thank you guys so much. Join us tomorrow. Tomorrow is our debate, actually, so it's going to be amazing. We have some 6 p.m. Nigerian time tomorrow for our debate, 10 a.m. Nigerian time tomorrow, Monday to Saturdays, 10 a.m. Nigerian time for our newspaper headline reviews, guys. Please join us. Join us. Tell a friend to tell another friend about Ninja World. Do not hesitate to keep sharing and liking our broadcast. Thank you guys so much. God bless you all. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Mr. Ninja World, over to you. I better play us a bit.
Ancient of days,
This man, does he smoke?
You will never change. Ancient of days, as long as you run, as long bury them. As he pain them, he dey sweet us. As he rain us, he dey pay. Oh yeah, say as he pain them, he dey sweet us. As he sweet us, he go dey pay. Yeah. As he pain them, he dey sweet us. As we get there, yeah, he go bury them. So, I said, they will know who is who. As he pain them, he dey sweet us. As he sweet us, he go dey pain them. He dey pain them. Yeah, he dey sweet us. So as he sweet us, he go dey pain them.
Anywhere you gonna Peter Obi, Obi for president. All over Nigeria, Peter Obi, Obi for president. From east to south, na Peter Obi, Obi for president. Even the north and west, na Peter Obi, Obi for president. All over Nigeria, na Peter Obi, Obi for president. Mama, papa, they shot Peter Obi, Obi for president. Brothers and sisters, they want Peter Obi, Obi for president. Waiting be the name of Peter Obi, call him again, Obi kererenke, Obi kererenke, Obi kererenke, Nigeria don't suffer, no it's more. We don't suffer, no it's more. Other countries they grow, we just they fall. We don't suffer because we get my leaders, then where they on top. We don't suffer, they're not here because all their families they abroad. We don't suffer, but every 4 years them go on with one story. The same people, the same story. All they know is how to steal our money. Yeah. When we thought all hope is gone, God gon' give us Peter Obi. If you like, make you go ask. But we know the same story. Next time and trust that if you doubt them, go verify. Obi get integrity, a man with credibility, vision and dignity. Obi and Yusuf and the team. That is why all Nigerians are obedient and you.